Hello, beautiful soul and gorgeous women. My name is Alicia Lucas Hall,
And my name is Eva Lucas.
and we're coming to you from the Crystalline Ascension Temple and sharing with you the Ascending Woman Entrepreneur, all about this week's Ascension Waves, which is all about soul fulfillment. I believe Eva would like to share first in regards to this, so I'll hand it over to Eva.
Yeah, like many times I'm on my walk and I ask for what needs to be shared right now, what needs to be spoken or expressed right now. And it was all about soul fulfillment. So I'm going to share about how that started for me, and let's see if it resonates with you as well. To me, I felt soul fulfillment starts in the unknown. It began when our heart and our soul voices becomes louder than our head voices, and at least it was for me. So for me, I felt it began when I started to question, who am I really? And why did I come here on this planet to truly give and receive? With all the tangible bells and whistles and benefits of money wealth available to me, yet you may relate to this as well. What do I truly want in my life? What songs does my heart want to sing? And how does my physical body really want to dance and share this? What flavors of thoughts do I want to birth in my life, in my human existence here? I see it as an unraveling path towards your remembrance of who you are and what you are here to really embody and evolve your identity to experience within the human world what you came here to create and live. Your journey may consist of to really unravel and acclimate to possible new paths, new money, new you, right? So fulfillment may lead you to unraveling, to surrendering to your inner knowingness, yet welcome the unknown as really what I found as the more I stepped into the unknown, the uncertainty, it shed more light on my path. And perhaps this is somewhere where you're at as well. Your soul fulfillment may take you on many journeys and adventures to rebirth and claim all the magnificence that you are. And that's another thing that Alicia and I are love to do, is even for ourselves, is rebirth ourselves, like every couple of months or every week, see what we need to rebirth, what we need to let go of, and what we need to really claim in our identity. Your soul fulfillment may lead you to new modalities, tools to really enhance your life, and you may find yourself in new delightful habits and behaviors, and so much releasing of old patterns and realities. Your soul fulfillment may teach you new boundaries, right? New responsibilities. Soul fulfillment is not always like, oh, you sit back and it just arrives. No, you have to give. You have to give into your soul fulfillment, and you have to create those boundaries, and you have to create those responsibilities. And it really empowers you. You have to bring your empowerment back. You have to claim your empowerment. So it's really freeing yet captivating journey that you put your foot on and you step into and you walk the path, right? Soul fulfillment to me is never ending, of listening to your soul and to the planets that you have co-created with God source before coming back here on this planet Earth. It's bringing the material and the spiritual worlds together in harmony and living your best days ever. And that may mean a luxurious cruise for some, and for others like me, it's just putting my feet into the ocean and sitting in the sand. That just brings me so much inner soul fulfillment, so much luxury inside of me. So soul fulfillment to me is residing in the inner peace within inside of myself and allowing the simplicity of life to awe me and bring bliss into my heart. So before I hand it over to Alicia, and if you listen to this, share below, what does soul fulfillment mean to you? How does it feel to you? What are your experiences when you feel soul fulfillment? And we really always, Alicia and I always truly appreciate your comments and your ongoing support as we evolve and share our thoughts and downloads from Source. So Alicia, I'm going to hand it over to you right now.
Oh, geez. Well, thank you. That was really going really deep into what your perspective of soul fulfillment was. But when I was tuning in as you were speaking, for me, soul fulfillment is very similar and along the same pathway. But I believe, or I feel that it is a certain pathway that we choose or we can choose to journey upon. And I really love soul fulfillment because I really get to know more of who I truly am, more of those hidden aspects, those hidden consciousness within me. And when I'm referring to consciousness, it can be as that, let's say your organ, speaking more deeply to your organs, to your bones, and getting to know your bones on a deeper level, getting to know words and how you relate to words within your body and how you connect and communicate with your words. And all of this, your physical, your emotional, mental, and all your spiritual bodies is, I feel, is the makeup or the realization of your soul, or that source in, it's like that manifestational body that's here. So getting to know all the different layers and traveling and journeying and really connecting in with every inch of you is really interesting journey. And like you had said, I think before, is like a never ending journey. It's a ever evolutionary journey that you go upon, and getting to know and having that soul fulfillment. But it's that inner wisdom, that inner guidance, and really that self-reflection and that introspection that I feel, or having that self-awareness, that really expanded self-awareness, of what brings that soul fulfillment to myself. And knowing your purpose, knowing your soul mission or your soul legacy, this is where you get to be and create and live and experience life on a whole new level, life on, it's moving towards your highest potentiality, because your awareness is just really, I guess, really expanded. So you're not only seeing your life or living your life or being yourself as that physicalness, but through that emotional body, through that mental body, through all the different spiritual bodies, your planetary body, your sound body, your elemental body. It's really interesting when you get together and you get to journey through all these different layers, and really, so that is, I'm trying to describe what soul fulfillment would feel like for myself on an everyday basis, because I'm not just viewing my life through my physical eyes. We are journeying through our life through multiple eyes, you could say, or multiple hearts. And it's really exciting on a daily basis. It's really feeding that inner world and bringing more awareness to that inner world, where I feel the true organic foundations are really created from, that true joy foundational layers, which allows it to have that ripple effect throughout all layers of your being, and where you get to experience joy on such a deeper level, if that makes sense. I think I'm just trying to see what else wants to come through here for that, or I kind of like lost the train of thought there as I was speaking. But I feel as though when we, yes, that's what I want to speak about. As we are moving forward, as the dimensions or these higher vibrations are coming into our world at this time, into our kind of, you can say, our energetic fields, we are going to be creating that balance between soul fulfillment or that human fulfillment. And it's really important to have, I think you spoke about that before, but have that variety of that soul fulfillment, that human fulfillment, that balance, that unity, where we're not just paying, like, yes, of course, your human needs are important, your human wants and your human desires are so important, but just bringing that more into balance with that soul fulfillment, those soul needs, those soul wants and desires, because you're living more in alignment, you're living more in harmony, you're living more in peace with each other. And it will create peace in that body and create peace on the external world. And I feel when you are living in soul fulfillment or having that soul fulfillment experience, then your perspective changes, your vibration raises, your energetic signature. We each have an energetic signature, and that kind of changes in some way or form, or it amplifies, or it gets more deeper, more brighter. It really shines your radiance and your brilliance, and you have that expanded consciousness. You're living with a more opened heart, because as you're journeying through all the different layers, your heart just expands, your consciousness just expands, because you're accessing those hidden realms and forms and dimensions and timelines and realities, and you are creating a whole new reality, a whole new timeline when you do this. And you're creating that inner peace for yourself. And so it's just an invitation to start practicing and nurturing your soul now, attending to your soul, acknowledging your soul, witnessing your soul. I believe that's what we found when we were working with different forms of consciousness, that they're so excited when there's an acknowledgement, there's a witnessing of that you've forgotten. It's like a homecoming experience, but you get to navigate life. And I think you talked about that, navigating basically the unknown, because it's coming from the unknown. You get to navigate that now with grace and ease, or you get to have that trust with your inner wisdom. You're no longer seeking the external others inner wisdom. You're going more in for your own wisdom, your own thoughts and feelings and self-awareness about certain what you're viewing in the outside world, I guess you could say, but you live more authentically. And I feel that when we live more authentically, or when we live or be more aligned with our true selves, we can make a greater impact in this world, right? You know, yeah. I'm
Yeah,
sorry, I lost my train of thought again.
that's okay. That's okay. I don't know if anybody else listening here or um, experienced what I experienced as Alicia was talking. It was like almost like a mini activation going on. As you're talking about soul fulfillment, I'm seeing all the fragments, all the pieces coming back. Like, you know, it's almost like it was saying like soul fulfillment can be a super huge support system in creating everything that you want, everything that you came here to be and become and identify with. So I was saying, like, as you're talking, all the fragments were coming back into me. I'm like, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm hoping other people have experienced that too, as you were speaking about that, because it's really like, it was huge. Like, you know, it was like, wow, what a beautiful support system that the soul fulfillment can bring, the clarity and the witnessing of all who you are and the remembrance of who you are.
Yes, and I think we've called, or we've shared. Now, we don't really like titles, but we've shared ourselves as those soul luxury mentors. And this is basically, soul fulfillment is basically attending and having soul luxury, you know, and this is the feeling that we want to present to you, or to invite to you, because every journey, every facilitation that we get to co-create with beautiful, you can say soul line clients, but to us, it feels as though they're our soul family. So when we get to co-create together, many others have shared with us that deep inner soul feeling that they get, that soul fulfillment that they receive, that soul luxury, that soul clarity. Just everything really expands for them, whatever journey they choose to journey with us or co-create with us. And we have multiple offerings there, but soul fulfillment or soul luxury is one of the priorities, or one of the top. I'm not even too sure how many, but it's really high on our list on what we offer in our offerings, and would like you to have that experience here in this human life, just so you can live at your highest potentiality and make the highest impact that you've come here to do.
Absolutely. That was wonderful.
Yes, for sure. Anything else?
No, I think that was wonderful. And like I said, anybody who would love to share what soul fulfillment really means to them. Like, you know, how do you feel about it? What are you doing in life? What's happening in life that you know that you are in that identity of soul fulfillment? We would
Yes.
love to hear that.
Yes,
Absolutely
any
love it.
experiences. Yes, it's so hard sometimes for me myself to think of experiences on the spot, but when you were speaking right there, it was as though when we walk outside in nature, when you have that beautiful connection to yourself, that deeper connection to your soul, a simple walk, just to walk along, even if it's in the city, whether it's in the forest or in the city, a walk in your house, can have so much more deeper meaning. You have so many, you go through so many more emotions. The colors are more brighter. You have a more connection to everything that you look at, everything that you feel, everything that you touch and experience has such a deeper impact. Those birds that are singing have just such a more deeper meaning for you now. That beautiful coloring of that grass, of that tree, of that plant, of that flower speaks to you so much more on a deeper level. This is an aspect of soul fulfillment, and just getting into that awareness of that beautiful connection and wisdom that you can commune with on an every moment by moment basis. Just want to add that in.
Oh yeah, no, it's allowing
Yes.
all this to be a deep reflection, like a mirror being reflected back into your soul, and just allowing all that beautiful nature and nurturing that you receive as you're even the simple walk, is to allow it to come back into your heart and just open your heart up to receive it, right?
Yes. Beautiful. Yes, definitely. Well, until next time, much love.
Bye for